I got issues.
Having some issues? Kat can help you out with the help of our listeners. Kat Chat starts now on Y107.
She supports his team, just not the message. Beth's son's football team's doing a car wash fundraiser, and she was all for it, super excited because she knew it would be successful until she found out where it's happening.
Uh-oh.
And it's in the parking lot of a pot shop, marijuana shop.
Oh.
So now she's conflicted. She doesn't judge anyone else's lifestyle. She's specifically looking at her own. She just doesn't want her teenage son fundraising outside a business that promotes something that she doesn't believe in, legal or not. You know, she knows it's legal, whatever. But this is not something she believes in. So she messaged the school board. Nobody took it seriously or anything, and her husband told her she's overreacting. And Beth's like, to me, this isn't about politics or if it's legal or not. It's about what I'm modeling for my son and where I draw the line. So is she the only, she's like, am I the only one who thinks this is inappropriate? Like nobody else is saying anything. I love what Laura says on the Y107 Morning Show Facebook page. She's like, what shop? I'll be there supporting the football players. Whether it's at a Hy-Vee or a dispensary, the team is going to make hella money. And that's true. I mean, they will. They're going to make money no matter where they are.
Right.
What do you think? We need your help. Help Beth out.
Heather on Facebook, Y107 Morning Show, says, I can see her point of view. I would just talk to him, make sure that he understands their views on marijuana and things, and let him be there for the fundraiser. It wasn't his choice of the location, you know, so he should be there. He's part of the team. He'd be there on the fundraiser. I mean, it's not
absolutely like it's not like money's going towards the dispensary,
or the coaches passing out joints to the team. Or all right, guys, water
good job,
bong break.
fellas. Take these home and have a good time.
All right, time for a timeout. It's hot out here. We got to take a water break. Let's go. Gather around. Puff, puff, pass in this huddle. Come on. Come on. You know, when we say roll out to the left, that means that's a football play, not roll the joint to the left. Zach's on the line, 441. Zach, what are you thinking here, man?
I would advise that she look around, see that there's not cops swarming the place, because it's not illegal. It's a store that you literally can walk in if you're of age. It's fine. Unless she has never taken her kid to like an Applebee's or someplace, like any restaurant that serves also beer along with hamburgers, like she needs to relax. It's like she's literally not modeling anything bad by letting a business support a charity by giving them space for a car wash. Period. Relax. Maybe go in the store for a couple minutes. Talk to one of the people in there. They'll have something for you.
Yeah, she goes in there. She can relax.
Go get you a gummy and relax, Beth. That's
for real.
Yeah, and that's a good point. You know, like, obviously, you go to restaurants and they've got alcohol. It's not like you're, you know, hey, drink this. You know, you're just going to the restaurant to eat. So this is definitely something that it's not her promoting the store. They're not buying stuff, like you said, from the store. It's it just happens to be the place where they're able to hold the car wash.
Yeah, and honestly, even in a world where, like, you think that that's a terrible thing, like, that's not for you and not for people in your family or whatever, like, there's a lesson in, hey, I might not agree with everything that this business owner is doing, but I can work with them. There's a lot of good messaging even in that modeling for the kid.
Join the Cat Chat now. 441-Y107.
Tiffany on the Y107 Morning Show Facebook page, she says, man, that's hard. You don't know who's going to walk into the store or walk out, or if they're mad or, you know, whatever. And so it could be kind of iffy sometimes, you know, like or just like if there was a restaurant that was a bar, you know, or like a I don't know, whatever.
It's like
place
what Zach said, you know, like there's alcohol being served there. Some people, I'm sure there's some parents on the football team that don't believe in drinking alcohol.
Right.
Or have a story in their family where someone, you know, had something happen that alcohol was related. But
right. And the surroundings, you know, are certainly something that you want to pay attention to. However, this is during the day. It's, you know, in the morning when it's nice and cool, and there's going to be plenty of adults around. So I think that it's a safe environment as far as that goes.
It's the morning. I thought it was afternoon. I thought it was at 4:20. I'm sorry.
Oh, for the love. Get out of here. Answer the phone.
Juliana is on the phone. What are you thinking here, Juliana? What as you're driving into work this morning? I know you said you are in your parking lot waiting to go in until we got you call on the air here. So share with us. Sorry for making you late, but what's your take?
No, it's good. I just want to tell Beth, this kid he's already in high school. She has done the work as a mom to help establish a strong foundation for him of like what he believes, and he's going to make his own choices. And at this point, it's just like so controlling. I come from a really conservative background, and to forbid things like this just makes it more desirable for him. Just makes it more like this mystery. Just like calm down and trust your son a little bit. If you have these really strong beliefs, then he's seen that. He's seen that in her life. And if he's going to align with her beliefs, he's going to align with her beliefs. She can't force it.
Right. This isn't about judgment. It's about alignment. And just because something's legal doesn't mean it matches your values or belongs, in front of the kids.
This is Cat Chat on Y107.
I'm going to give my final thoughts here for Beth. And if you want to know the whole story, go to Y107 Morning Show Facebook page. But her son is in high school. Their football team is having a fundraiser, and it is in the parking lot of a dispensary. And she's having problems with that. So this isn't about judging anyone's choices, like I said a minute ago. And, it's easy to be told that you're overreacting, especially as a mom, when the world around you gets more casual, we'll say, about everything. But just because something's legal doesn't mean that it aligns with your personal convictions.
Sure.
Or belongs in front of kids during a school sanctioned event, And to be fair, like I said, this isn't a strip mall. So the dispensary is just part of multiple stores that are in that place. However, it's close enough that it's bothering Beth, and that's valid. Her feelings are valid. Parenting isn't about pleasing the crowd. It's about training your child in what you believe is right, even when it's unpopular. And that's this like some tangible steps that you can do. Like if it feels off, don't ignore it. You don't need permission to follow your gut. And use it as a teaching moment. A lot of people said this, and I thought that was absolutely perfect. This is exactly what I did, would do and do as a parent. This is why, just be like, this is why our family chooses differently, and just talk to them tell them stories and tell them why you don't really want this, this is part of your values. Offer an alternative. Can he support the team in a different way that does reflect your values? But it's not about just skipping one fundraiser. It's about showing your kids that standing firm doesn't make you difficult. It makes you grounded. And letting him know at 16 and 17, that's a time to let him know too that as a young man, I trust you. And even though I don't agree with this, I'm going to explain to you why this isn't, part of our family values. But I trust you and I love you and I know that you're going to make the best choice here. And so I know that just by serving, with your team in this car wash, just because it's in front of this dispensary doesn't mean that you're going to go partake in there or whatever.
Right.
So I trust you and just wanted to talk to you about it.
Keep the Cat Chat going now on Facebook Y107 Morning Show.
You ready?